for most white people, they don't give a fuck about us no matter which country or continent we living on. Coming for you all, coming for you all,
coming for you all, coming for you all. We got them talking about their own people, finally. Talking about us, goddamn it.
Pizzagate.
I ain't hear shit about this.
Of course you didn't hear anything about this.
They keep their shit hush hush.
Of course you ain't hear about this.
Wait a minute. Now y'all must not be into politics at all, because y'all have been investigating the motherfucking politicians for damn near a decade. What do you mean? She's related to these investigations. Y'all think Trump crazy. When Trump was tweeting about Pizzagate, y'all like, this batshit orange Cheetos. That motherfucker knows some shit.
Of course he knows some shit.
Yeah.
Allegations of a toxic workplace on the Ellen DeGeneres show, as well as claims that 3 executive producers engaged in sexual misconduct. Staff members say they want higher ups to be held accountable while they worry about their own fates. One current longtime employee told BuzzFeed News they feel vindicated that the show's parent company and Degeneres addressed the staff this week. But after working on the popular daytime talk show for years, they're skeptical about major fixes the show can make to improve the culture. Degeneres also sent a letter to staffers on Thursday saying that despite the fact that the show was supposed to be a place of happiness where everyone would be treated with respect, obviously something changed, and I am disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. She added that she had come to rely on others to stay on top of the day-to-day operation, but said, "My name is on a show and everything we do, and I take responsibility for that."
Whether she means it or not, and I think she does, I do applaud her for taking ownership of that. She didn't chuck it off on somebody else like, well, y'all know that was Bill, Tom, and Joe. I wasn't aware. She was like, no matter what anybody does, it's under my name and my name alone. So it looks bad on me always.
I've always loved Ellen, honestly.
Me too.
Like, I've always loved her in every way, shape, or form. Even, what she brings, what I feel like she brings to the LGBT community. That I got from the statement that she made, it kind of seemed like to me that she know that shit was going on. She knew shit was going on, and now it's time for her to clean up all of her shit and make it right.
You're that removed from your job. Like she said, she start relying on other people. Just like as you gain success, B-Rose, you're gonna have to hire people to uphold the culture of your brand, and that's a really, really difficult decision and process in its entirety, because you have to put your trust in these individuals to fully carry out your vision, and
they don't always happen.
And there's going to be someone who we think we are a great judge of character, but maybe due to laziness or just a different point of view that they never expressed to you, they're going to slack, and you're going to think on the surface they're doing an awesome job, but behind your back, in a subtle way, like they're just not doing what you want to be done. And so I think, like the young lady said, it's appreciative for her to recognize and hold herself accountable, because it is her fault at the end of the day. She chose that person to carry out her vision, and they did a shitty job of it. So I don't think she doesn't. I don't know. I really like Ellen, so I guess this is going off of hope. I really hope that she genuinely didn't know, and that she plans to do what she has to do to fix it, because she is an individual, like you said, who has done tremendous things for the LGBTQ community. So, I mean, I'm just hoping we're not about to lose her as well.
I think I have to agree with you, Sirius, on that. I don't think she fully was aware. I worked for a company where the culture from the higher ups, from the CEOs, they seem like amazing people, but it's those in the middle people is where the values and everything gets lost. And it makes the experience for the people who are ranked below them not enjoy it as much, because it's that middle person. They be like, they say what they need to, but for whatever reason, they don't carry it through. They say what they need to in the meeting in your face, but what your employees are really actually getting isn't the same thing of what you think it is. And because of her status, she doesn't have time to micromanage and check behind, every
Amen.
day, all day, to make sure that it's been carried out, because she's trusting. I hired you. From what you're saying, I'm getting results, but she's not sure that she's not aware that the results are under pressure, under harassment, under sexual misconduct.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Say that when it's true, you can't keep your eye on everyone, but when you find out some shit, you should do something about it. Same way when as soon as RuPaul Drag Race found out that Sherry Pie was eating pie, beating pie, and skeeting in pie, doing all that shady shit on the backside. Yeah, like they picked that bitch off the season. It was like, she will not be doing a one way. She will not be on the season 10 episode. Like, she was gone. Like, boom. Ellen and them, I feel like they just kept sweeping shit under the rug. And now that it's gotten out of hand, they want to act like, oh, well, it got away from us. No, bitch, y'all was just playing favorites. And here we are.
I just think Ellen has enough backing in her corner and enough resources to not need to go low and allow someone to sexually harass someone. I don't know, and like I said, I could be going off of hope here, but it just doesn't strike me. The Ellen brand doesn't strike me as a brand that will hurt if they have to eliminate a team. I have to PR it, and we do have to cover it up. But I don't think if they were covering it up, if it comes to it wasn't covering up to make them look good. I think it was covering it up so like the word won't get misconstrued, and because that's what you have to do. You have to fix it. Like, i.e., when something comes out about Beyonce, they got to clean it up and they got to put it out the right way. I mean, that's what you do to protect your brand.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree with that.
That's a good point.
And another thing too is they're not going to always disclose to us how they're cleaning it up. What they're going to disclose is we've been made aware and we're handling it, or it has been handled. But they're never going to tell the process in which it goes about getting done.
Right, because from a business standpoint or from a brand standpoint, it's none of anybody else's business. Just know that it's taken care of.